Be gangster trying to play hard.
Game day, baby. Now, we didn't have a game day vlog last week. We'll just leave that one there. Move on to this week. We've had a bye come off fresh. But before we do that, quick look at a few clips from last game.
9 straight plays 3-3. The Jet goes up, arms are down. Crowder loses out to Stubbs. Stubbs spots up Thompson on half forward. Thompson had Stubbs running in unchecked in the centre and his tights. Very tight angle. And from outside the 50, it's a good launch. He's just swinging back with the breeze. He's got the mark. Out the back of the pack. Last quarter alone, first 3 goals have come off. Well, 2 of the first 3 goals have come off centre clearances. The other in transition from defence into attack. Perth got it in there forward 50. Carey went up, couldn't complete the mark. Running hard is Stubbs. He gets taken in the tackle by Wins. Kick to the lead of Stubbs. That's a good kick. Positive note. Stubbs hits the goal. Winded his back. And he gets it.
Moving on to this week, NAIDOC round. We come up against West Coast. We've changed our name for the NAIDOC week. The 2 rounds in the WAFL this year, from Perth Football Club to Boorloo, just to recognise the traditional name, traditional Noongar Whadjuk name for the Perth area. So, yeah, special initiative and great to be a part of. Very proud moment for the footy club. And as well as that, you know, we get to wear our deadly Indigenous Guernseys this year. So they've come up looking very good. I was lucky enough to design this one again. It's my 3rd one for the footy club. So have a look at this view of Boorloo City, Perth, baby. Look at that, lovely. River in the back. Got the Wacker over here, Optus. Beautiful day at the moment. Apparently it's supposed to be a bit of rain, but hopefully that stays away. We beat them last time, 97 points. So hopefully we can, you know, go out with the same bit of grunt about us and get back on the winners list. They're going to come hard and strong, so we've got to be on early, stick to our structure, stick to the game plan. Now it's about 10 a.m. Had a bit of a sleep in this morning, missed my alarm. I was up watching a little bit of cricket, so watching the Aussies in the Ashes. Body's feeling good, ready to go. These views are too lovely. Starting on ball, it's going to be a deadly day. And yeah, NAIDOC round. Wearing my lovely new Pumas today from Puma Australia. We always got Tipper, baby. You know how it is. Anthony McDonald tipping Woody. This week's footy budget looking pretty deadly. Come, let's go behind the scenes. All right, this is our warm-up area. Stretch up, get warmed up, ready to go. Boys' locker rooms, always looking, you know, tidy-ish. No resis today, so we're out watching a bit of country footy. The country championships are on. This is a bit of Div 1 action here just before we get ready, and here's Hilly, loves getting involved. Property room, get your jersey, warm-up top, shorts. NAIDOC jersey looking lovely. Now I've got to get your name in so you can get a rub before game. The list is pretty long already, so I was a little bit late to that part. Another debutant this week, so here's Sinkers presenting Jack Poole with his first jumper. See what's going on in the medical room. Tark's getting strapped. Look at him, up and about, feeling lovely. A few boys booting up, getting ready to go out, have a kick on the ground. I always write a couple key focuses on my wrist. Always just remind myself in games if you get distracted under the pressure and under the heat of everything. Welcome to country on ground. Pop Gooda, Cornwall, did this for us, so it was very special. And he got myself and Ethan Hansen from the West Coast Eagles to help him with the smoking ceremony and smoking both of our teams, which is a Very special moment and a great cultural Aboriginal tradition. So we're lucky and honoured to be a part of this.
Both clubs absolutely desperate to be notching this win this afternoon. We're underway here at Mineral Resources Park. Ball on the deck, and it's going to be Edwards with the first handball. Nelson with the initial clearance of the game.
Week against East Fremantle, back up forward today.
A Jang, decisive hit out. Stubbs here's the back feed. Manzoni, Cooley, back to Stubbs. First ball inside the front half. Have a look at the leap there from a Jang. Stubbs fighting hard to release. Lucasson jumps on top of him, holding the ball. Geez, they were hot on the call on that occasion. Brown will take it. And from Cooley, Perth have a chance. Carey's on his bike inside forward 50. Stubbs will be looking for him. They've got a couple of options here. Haywood, even better smother. Nelson repays the favour and saves a certain shot on goal there. Boorloo still a chance. Stubbs taking the ground. Looking for Popjoy, didn't have his face to Nelson at all, didn't see it coming. Stubbs handball out, Thompson wants to centre the ball. Sitting under to just his third WAFL game. Sends it right, but it just sneaks inside. High ball, top of the square. It's the deck. Can Stubbs produce some magic? Gives to Carey on the outside of the boot. Creative stuff there from the...
It's that real nice, dynamic, pressure forward duo that you need in any good side. Great to see him get able to make an opportunity that Carey was.
And we're underway. Ajang up against Edwards. Stubbs fashions the ball well to avoid the holding the ball. What a tremendous take there from Phillip. Gray, if it sits, will take it. Subic bearing down the kick. Great double back lead there from Stubbs. A boy from Kalgoorlie. Game number 42 for his first of the afternoon. He's given it a fair ride, but it's just to the left of the stick. I'll have to wait for his first this afternoon. Certainly not. Knew where the goals were, though. Just one step, bang, left foot, no problem. But Demons through Stubbs. Send it forward. What a kick. Through the hands of Carey, though. Opportunity goes begging. Cooley gets in the way of that pass. Baker tackled immediately. A chance for Gray. Don't argue. Slams it on the boot. Carey does well on this occasion to bring the ball inside. Back to Stubbs. Hurriedly on the boot. Open goal square, but it had a bit of hook on it. Just through for the minor score. 7 goals kicked so far in the second term. Ball to Boorloo. Stubbs just bursting through the contest, and it's going to be called a throw. It was a late
Sam Stubbs, I don't think you're going to get a change though.
Oh, the kick is untidy, and they've got the numbers here, the Demons, if they can work it out. Clark and Stubbs have absolute acres in front of them. The handball over the top should do it, and Stubbs has no one in between he and the goals for the 5th of the term. Dribbles it through, only just.
And there we go. So Sam Stubbs just giving a little bit of a Indigenous flavour to his goal celebration. There from Clark. He just drew the man really well. That was really what set the goal up at the end. But again, probably the setup came early with Hansen just missing the target. Just can't give that ball over. And as I said, Sam Stubbs puts it through and goes straight into the celebration. You know he wanted to pull that one out today.
Going into half-time, got a pretty comfortable lead. Boys been playing some good footy, but we hadn't put them away yet.
We are underway. Second half action here at Minres Park for round 13. The WAFL. Byrne off the deck. Quartermain does well. Haywood shares it. Clark has got Byrne following up for his second possession, but beautiful work with the body there from Sinclair. And Boorloo snag one. Throw in front of the grandstand. A Jang against Edwards. Brown swaps it forward. Thompson releases. Clever stuff there from Byrne. Sets up Stubbs. Clark.
You've seen Nelson's gone to him a fair bit and now ground on him as well.
Edwards to Johnstone. Nelson, little dribble kick. Sambo can't take it. Stubbs does well at ground level. Brogan Henry. But with 10 goals kicked between both sides, perhaps a bit more time remaining. Stubbs flies. Ball snatched out of his hands. Done one season. Could have been the first game of the year as well. Round one, if I remember correctly. Davis gets it forward. Evans marshalling traffic up ahead. Side can snap their losing streak. Ball in the middle. Ajang up against Edwards. Stubbs with a clearing kick to centre half forward.
Really important across the day.
Kicks for distance down the line. Nelson against Stubbs. And the latter has received a free kick for hanging on. Almost took a great mark himself. The Boorloo with their first inside 50 of the term, you would think. If Sam Stubbs sinks the slipper into it and sends it long. It's deep. Quartermain flies. Ball at ground level. Sinclair feeds. Snap round the corner from top. Manzoni. Long ball. Clark's got time for a bounce. Nelson holds him up though. Handball back inside. Stubbs has to wait for it. Couple of Eagles converge. Shannon just bangs it forward blindly. Sinclair just gets a hand on it. The push is paid though. And the Demons, team best and fairest winner. A chance for a crucial goal for the home side. Bangs it through the middle.
To probably give the Eagles the lead.
Oh no! I've never seen anything like it. He's dropped the ball on the run-in, and Jew has returned the favour and dropped the handball received.
Made the right decision, just the execution not there on that occasion from Brown.
Good ball, finds Cooley. Hill can't get his run going, but instead finds Stubbs in the middle of the ground. The designer of this First Nations jersey is Sam Stubbs.
Can get back and get this goal, get this on quickly.
Eagles trying to flood back. Can the Demons find a target? Long ball to the dangerous area. Quartermain the target. In between three Eagles. Made a good contest. Gray feeds it out. Clark. Here's the voice of Stubbs on the inside. Has to wait. Has a shot on goal, but it's not going to get.
Imagine there's only probably 2 or 3 minutes left in this game now.
They go direct down the corridor. Stubbs has got to fly. He does. Massive clearance. Jane does it with his fist. Byrne doesn't sit for him. On his knees. Gets the handball out. The Demons do well. A late forward surge. Thompson chisels the pass and hits the leading target. Important one for Boorloo's perspective. Here he comes to win the game. Has it got the carry? I don't think it has. West Coast is celebrating.
No, it's gone over the line. So the goal umpire.
Here we go.
Goal umpire was right there on the line. I think that the goal, all 4 umpires here.
Absolute scenes. The rush behind is paid, and we have a drawn contest at Mineral Resources Park. What a finish!
Very disappointing. Come away with the draw. I mean, we're lucky we got away with a draw, really. Leading by nearly 7 goals. Game was just about put to bed. And, yeah, we shouldn't have let that even happen. Credit to West Coast. They probably played their best game of the year. So, yeah, put us under a bit of heat. And our young boys, we got a pretty young team, so we just couldn't quite handle the pressure. First time we've probably been under pressure, any sort of pressure like that, in a way. Different pressure when you're versus the top sides and you're behind, but when you've got a good lead and someone starts coming at you. So anyways, it's a good experience in a way. We'll learn from it, hopefully get better. But yeah, very disappointing to not come away with the 4 points. And if you look at it positively, I guess we got two points for a draw. Very lucky to get the draw, and at least we move up a spot on the ladder. So looking forward to next week. South Freo normally match up well against them, but they're flying at the moment, so we've got to be on, ready to go. So yeah, Stub up.